Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today's video we keep working on this DAF, which we already got the cap painted. I'll slice the post and replace the post in the previous video. The bottom section is just painted, and I'm gonna do Dave and Bean from chassisalignment.co.uk, and you probably will see how wonky that sits. It just sits high on one side. There's about 15 mil in it, and obviously that exhaust, that tank is full, and that is pretty full, so that don't help. But we're going to strip it all. We're going to take the rads off, all them tanks, exhaust on this side, all the mud guards, lift the fifth wheel, lift the engine in, and Dave is going to tweak it back. So we're going to start stripping it, so let's crack on with it. Right guys, all stripped, pretty much everything. We stripped it off what Dave from chassis.co.uk wanted. I'm just going to tighten this up, chuck it on the top of the engine. Basically tank, this AdBlue tank which I just took off, mud guards are off. He didn't want them to come off, battery and the air tanks. This side mud guards, exhaust, and the front end rads and all that. And I've got the laser here set up. I stand in the middle. You can see that's there, and that's pretty much level with this crossbar here. So that's what we'll see how it's going to look when it come back. So it's about 15 mil now. Ground is not 100% level, and yeah, it's pretty much ready. I think I'm going to take it today or tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Yeah, tomorrow I think, because I think we're going that direction with the wrecker. Maybe pick something up. Yeah, so we're going to take this, and I'm going to concentrate on this cap, get this cap built up, demask it all and put it all back together, put this panel on inside, throttle pedal and all that kind of stuff, so it's in the door, so it's ready to go on. So let's crack on with it. Morning guys, it's actually Saturday here, 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'm just setting off from my house to pick the new toolbox up. I've got 2.5 hour drive going to York. Apparently it's supposed to be ex-Snap-on dealer man, so he's got spare toolbox which I found on eBay, so let's go and pick it up. Right guys, I'm just outside the Almighty's house in York, which I don't really, in York somewhere, and I've got a van loaded up. He didn't want to be on the camera, so I just, yeah, and to be honest, I'll show you when I get there. That's the steal, what I got it for, to be honest. Pretty much brand new, never used, so I'll show you when I get back. See you later. Right guys, it's in the workshop, looks perfect. Look at that. When I went to pick it up, I didn't expect to be in brand new box. It basically is a brand new box. It's been in this bloke's garage for a couple of years, he said. But it's got like a storage marks there. Yeah, there's a bit of a scratch there, bit of a chip on there, and pretty much nothing, and you don't have a key for it. But to be honest, what I paid for it, if you want to buy something like this brand new off the Snap-on dealer, that's the 55-inch with the double drawers. That's what I wanted. But it is pretty much mint. Inside, it never had any tools in it. Look, all inside, brand new, handle not even been put on yet. So, yeah, that key is missing, but it says that's no problem from Snap-on. You can buy that separate. Yeah, pretty perfect. And if you want to buy something like this from the Snap-on man, you will talk about £3,500 plus VAT, and I paid £1,550 for it, and it's pretty much mint. As soon as I'm gonna sell mine, it's probably gonna be, you know, £1,000 or less in it. So, and that top, if you want to buy it separate from Snap-on man, I think he said it's 700 quid. So that's what I wanted, armored top, so I can chuck all the stuff on it. Perfect. What I wanted for here. I'm gonna get my other one tidied up, and it's pretty much sold now anyway. And I'm just gonna transfer all the tools here. So let's crack on with it. Right guys, it's actually Thursday here now. Chassis is back, sits perfectly straight, and I already swapped a few bits over and I put it all back together. We're pretty much ready to put the cab on. Everything is on, them new bits are on, and there's a lot of weight in them. Their tanks are full, so, and there's no air in the back there, so it might sit a bit of a thing, but that weight in there, it's a lot of weight there. My toolbox is sitting there. I just got a new lock, not new but second-hand lock for it, and I keep buying more organizers. I need a more organizer for the spanners and new bit of a new tools, chipset, 15 quid, that's a tenner, new torque wrench, and I bought myself a 1 meter. Yeah, that just shows you how big the toolbox is. That bar is 1 meter long. Yeah, and three quarters big bar, and I've got a new lock now, so I can lock it. I'll probably have to transfer the tools shortly, but I've got more tools, organizers on the way, and a few bits and bobs for my new toolbox. So when I get 5 minutes, I'll probably do it. We're gonna get this cab on first, then I'll probably do this. It's Thursday today, I might do this tomorrow on the end of the day. If not, I will come on Saturday and just try to transfer all the tools, and this will go hopefully next week. So we're pretty much ready. We're going to bring the cab here, we're going to put it on, then I'm going to probably show you more when I'm building everything around it. So let's do it. Right guys, the cab is on. Already put the other side back together, step, door extension. What I'm going to do now is just finishing building step up, front end, and pretty much nearly done. Just going to fill up with antifreeze, aircon gas, road tester. Trev is coming to do the wheel alignment later on, or Monday, because it's Friday today, fish and chip day. Later on for a lunch, be nice. Yeah, so let's crack on with it. Right guys, we're all done on this one. We just have to put a pinstripe on them bits what we painted, and the treff is coming later on to do the wheel alignment, and it sits perfectly now. All done, finished. The gaps on the door, is perfect. Everything's alright. Door shuts and closes perfectly, and pretty much done. So, and on the next one, I've got them toolboxes swapped over. It's actually Monday here. I came here Saturday, do my toolboxes. This is pretty much empty, but you can just see this is a baby toolbox now, 40 inch, and this is a 55. That's the new toolbox. And I swapped all the tools over, just to, yeah, one drawer, organize everything, sockets and the guns and all that kind of stuff. Big drawer. Next one is the spanners, screwdrivers, whatever I need. There, lovely. Next one, I've got the pliers in the drawer, organizer, yeah, there. What else in there? Bars. Then the rest of it is just the junk, hammers and all that kind of stuff, drill and bits and bobs. I've got lots of space now, so I can use a bit more in this big worktop now. Perfectly. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them yet. I just haven't found the space for them, but they're alright as they are now. And what I'm going to do next, I'm going to jump on this one. I think we've got all the bits for it. It's been damaged down the bottom, you probably saw it in some of the video. All damaged there, new condenser, snapped the intercooler mounts. I'm just going to replace them and try to go from there, but the whole side it's pretty much scraped and damaged, so we're going to replace all the mud guards, wings, and I need to start with this alley bracket there. That's all pushed back, and that expensive filter box fits in that area there. So I'm going to do this next. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.